Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, my vibrations. You're tuned into Sajdah's Morning Coffee Talk, where we talk about life, love, and business. And we'll be right back in about 3 or 4 minutes. And we're going to have a quick coffee talk this morning. The goal today is to raise them vibrations. See you in a few.
O Allah, guide me among those whom Thou hast guided aright, and preserve me among those whom Thou hast preserved, and befriend me among those whom Thou hast befriended. Bless me in whatsoever Thou dost grant me, and deliver me from the evil of what Thou hast judged. Surely Thou judgest, and none can judge against Thee, and he whom Thou befriendest is not disgraced. Blessed art Thou, O Lord, and exalted be Thee above what they set up besides Thee. I bear witness, nothing deserves to be served besides Thee, and I bear witness that Muhammad is Thy servant and apostle. Amen.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, my vibrations. How's everybody doing this morning? How is your frequency? How did you wake up? Did you wake up in a high productive frequency, or did you wake up grumpy and cantankerous in a low vibration? How did you fall asleep? Did you fall asleep watching some low vibrational film or talking to some low vibrational person? or did you fall asleep to some nice upbeat binaural beats that kept your energy high during your sleep? What did you do? Let me know. I'm anxious to hear about it. Happy Saturday, everyone. We have had an amazing week here this week on the show. We started off Monday talking on our Sajdah Monday morning motivation. Then we went to Tuesday. We've been talking about corporate governance this week. Really got into that really deeply yesterday. That literally could be quite a few more classes if we went over some of the principles. And we may do that. We may take a day or two next week and go over some of the core principles. We'll see. We'll see what the vibration does. And then Thursday, we spoke with Sister Carmen and talked about the Modest International Fashion and Award Show that she's having August 30th and August 31st. So yeah, we've been doing the thing, right? Good morning and assalamu alaikum, Brother Lamont. Sister Betty says happy Saturday. She said, high vibration, fell asleep content after a productive day. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take ownership of our vibration. Let's be responsible for the vibration that we bring to the room and how we feel. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Monica. She said, went to sleep in gratitude and just completed a gratitude meditation. Ready for the day. I did that too. I woke up at 4 and I had this beautiful meditation, about 45 minutes, and then went right into prayer and just started getting ready for my day. Good morning, Mom. So I want to talk today really quickly. We only got 30 minutes this morning, so I'm going to be out of here in 30 minutes. But I want to talk today about being responsible for your vibration. Okay? What happens to a lot of us is that we run into people, we meet things, circumstances, situations happen to us, right? And once it happens to us, then we end up in a situation where now we got a low vibration and then we're reacting and overreacting to it all day long. Sometimes we react and we're regurgitating it so much in our brain. Now we're thinking and we're making rules and we're adjusting our life based on how a person made us feel who ain't even thinking about us, who is responding to how somebody made them feel, who is responding to how somebody made them feel, and responding to how somebody made them feel. Y'all see how this goes? So we have to take responsibility for our vibration. Yes, things happen that we don't like. Yes, they do. But it's an opportunity for us to take charge of our vibration. At the end of the day, if you believe that it's going to happen and it is what it is, you know, those people who say that kind of stuff, if that's what you really do believe, then why not take charge of your vibration? Why not be the one that says, you know what? Yeah, this is going on, but I'm going to find within myself the best thoughts and the best vibrations so that I can attract the best out of this situation, so that I can see the best in this situation. I'm out here looking for Allah in everything. And in order to see that, I want to make sure my vibration is in the right frequency. I want to make sure I go to bed at the right frequency. I want to make sure I wake up at the right frequency, because you're going to get thoughts. You're going to get things. Things are going to come to you. You're going to be like, wait, what was that? And you want to be able to deal with them properly. Somebody said to me when I said that to them, they said, yeah, but it should just be happening. And I said, yeah, it should be happening. But at the end of the day, we have to figure out what that ish showed up to teach us. All right. We have to figure out what opportunity is in there. And in order to solve the problem, if it came up, we got to go deeper and figure out what vibration we need to be at so that we attract the solution and not more of the problem. So you don't always have to internalize everybody's negative day that they're having. And some people say, I don't internalize it. What I do is I just, you have all these conversations. I'm not even going to go into the conversation because I don't even want to change the vibration. But what a lot of us do is we then regurgitate it all day. we talk about how I'm so glad that that ain't me. Ooh, what'd you just do there to your vibration? I'm so glad that that ain't me. You compare your high vibration self with something that is so low, you let it hijack you. And so now you're vibrating to that and not this. The better thing to do is to just continue in the high flying vibrational thoughts that you're on, instead of going, I'm so glad that ain't me. But you know what? That's why I don't be doing such and such. We all do it. We all do it. We're always comparing, but it's okay. Hit that for a minute. If you feel like a person came to you and told you about their situation because it was an example or a warning to you, okay, that's cool. Hit it, but move on. Don't change your life. Don't all of a sudden now you got a whole new set of rules. You got a whole new set of way of being. You done talked about it to 3 or 4 people. You can't wait to call somebody else and do that. Gotta be careful with that. So here's the thing. A lot of times when a person comes to you, they're bringing to you data. Okay. This is how you should look at it. When they come to you and something has happened, whether it's to them or to somebody else that they're talking to you about, then they're bringing data to you. Okay. And in bringing that data to you, you have to figure out how to take that data, all right, and determine if it's for you, because it might just be data that you can just throw away. You may not need it. Or is it data that's going to be pivotal to a solution or to a process that I'm putting in place in my own life? And when you start thinking about that, the idea is your process has to be of a higher and stronger frequency than that which you just experienced. Brother Lamont said, I do that all the time. I need to stop it. Yeah, I would suggest that, Brother Lamont. You know, we all do it, you know, so I think it's almost impossible to stop it completely, but you want to dial it back some, because you'll just keep aligning to all this negative stuff that's coming around you. And then you'll find that you're attracting more and more to it. You could talk, you know, be mindful of that, especially sensitive topics, right? Like relationships, like money, like health. Be mindful of that kind of thing. I'm not going to say be careful, because I'm not trying to inject fear, and I don't want you to be afraid, because at the end of the day, you're a God. You can fix your mind and your vibration in a certain way and turn anything around. But I want you to be mindful of it. Sensitive things like health. When you're looking at somebody else and you're looking at their health situation, and then you start embodying their health situation as you're comparing yourself to what you see them going through. Or sometimes you see somebody and you feel like they look bad, or you feel like, damn, they look old and we the same age, or whatever you thinking. We think all these things in our thoughts. I'm just being very real and very transparent with us today. We do that. But you want to be mindful of that, because that's a very sensitive and a very heavy vibration. And if you're not careful in that comparison, and if the balance ain't right, and if your view of yourself is not of a higher vibration than the one that you're putting so much energy into comparing yourself to, you're going to take yourself down a few notches. Things like money, criticizing and being in other people's business, and, you know, counting their money and all up in their pockets, and what they should have did and what they shouldn't have did. And, you know, they used to have this and now they got that, or now they got that. And I remember when they didn't have nothing, and all of that. Again, those are vibrational points that you want to be mindful of, because it's very, very easy to put yourself in a position where now you're lowering your vibration in your effort to compare and criticize that other person. This is the way I try my best to look at things. And if you know me personally, you've heard me say these things. All of us are here on earth. Okay. but we're all experiencing earth differently. We're all experiencing, there's infinite different versions of earth. Okay. And so we all are having those experiences. And everybody is in a certain space and time with their vibration. And I try to be mindful not to do too much by way of permanently looking at people in their current vibrational state. Because let me tell you something, God can turn something around overnight. You might look at somebody today and they may look like they outside on the street panhandling and just look bad. And then you see them tomorrow when God turned that thing around and you won't even recognize them. And they won't even speak to you because you was hating on them. You know, you can be, I've been in situations where people that I knew when I was deep in the midst of my struggle, who held that version of me in their brain. And then when they saw me later and they couldn't even recognize me, they kept looking and trying to figure out who is this person? She must have did something. Something's going on. Something ain't right, because they had this permanent view in their brain of you in your struggle. So it's not necessary. It really ain't none of your business. If that's how they're vibrating at that time, they may not be vibrating in sync with you, and that's okay. What you do is wish them well. If it's somebody that you're in relationship with and you're interacting with, then, you know, maybe you do what you can to try to help raise their vibrations. Maybe you do what you can to try to lift their spirits, raise their thoughts, see what you can do to shift their mindset a little bit, help them out. Sometimes people just need a little help. They're in a slump, and we all get there. This is where community comes in, and unity comes in, and love comes into play. Okay? Y'all heard me say this before. The best way to prevent a trauma is by having love and support. And the best way to get over a trauma is by having love and support. So yes, Brother Lamont, we all go into slumps. Sometimes we go into little walking depressions. Sometimes we go into full-blown depressions. But the easiest way for us to come up out of that is if we have some type of tribe, some type of community, a friend, a family member who's going to just come and love on us and love us up out of that slump. Okay. And if you don't have that in your personal life, you can always tune in here. And I'm going to do my best to raise your vibration and help you think differently, change your mindset so that you can move forward. Most of us can't follow instructions. When you're telling us the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said this, or so-and-so said that, and this is what you do, we can't even think about that because we're so daggone depressed. We're so busy dealing with so much trauma. We're so busy dealing with PTSD from what we had to go through and being alone and going through it. A lot of us is going through Hagar, that Hagar phase where we're alone in the wilderness, in the jungle, or at least we feel that way. And if you notice, whenever a person feels depressed, a lot of times even suicidal, or even if we get sad, it's the loneliness, feeling alone, not being able to connect to another vibration. You hear people talk all the time like, I was just about to do something bad and then I heard a word, or I heard somebody, or somebody called me, or I started thinking about my loved one. It's that connective vibration. All right. How many of y'all signed up for Financial Trauma Boot Camp tomorrow? If you're not, I suggest that you get yourself signed up. If you can't figure out how to do it on Eventbrite, go to eventbrite.com, type in financial trauma. It'll pop up. Type in my name, Sajdah Wendy Muhammad. It'll pop up. Use the QR code that's up here in the corner. There's links on my social media pages on Facebook and on Instagram in my bio. It's everywhere. No excuse. Or you can call one of the experienced reps, one of the Sajdah Enterprises experienced rep, Sister Dawn, Sister Zakia, Sister Charlene. They can help you. Okay. But you don't want to miss this. You really, really don't want to miss it. We're going to talk through some of these financial trauma. Sister Monica says she's registered and ready. All right, Sister Monica, I'm excited. My mom is on here. She told me that she sponsored somebody. And well, she didn't tell me, but she told y'all. And we found a student. Y'all, we still got 7 students that need sponsors. 7 students that need sponsors. So if you can't come, jump out there and sponsor somebody and email me at mindofanentrepreneur@gmail.com and let me know. Or what you could do is if you cash app your registration fee to Sajdah Enterprises and just put in the subject student sponsorship, and then I'll know to attach your sponsorship to somebody. That's what a couple of other people have done. Some people say I can't make it, and so I don't want to register. Then what we'll do is we'll make sure that your link goes to a student. If you just cash app $150 to Sajdah Enterprises and put student sponsorship in the subject, and we'll make sure that one of those 7 students get a chance to come and learn about how to avoid and find relief from financial trauma. And before I go, I just want to say to each and everybody, everything's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. It really, really is going to be okay. All right. So I want us to raise our vibration, have powerful thoughts today. If you're in Chicago, come down to the Bud Billiken Day Parade. Okay, yes, you can sponsor Brother Lamont. And what you can do is just go to Cash App, send it, and we will attach you to a student. One of those students I'm actually going to see this morning at the Bud Billiken Day Parade. So I'll make sure that she knows that she's got a sponsor. So you can always do that. So thank you for that, sir. And thank you for always being so supportive and a big supporter of the network and the programs that we do and put out here on the show. I'm grateful, very grateful for people like you. And I hope that there is some way that we're adding value to your life and helping you to make changes and elevate your vibration so that you attract and move differently through the earth. All right. So that's that, y'all, this morning. I'm gonna get off of here. I was gonna say, if you're in Chicago and you can, come down to the Bud Billiken Day Parade celebration. Shout out to my sister Maiti, who is doing an amazing job. This is a huge undertaking. She is carrying on the legacy of her family. They have been doing this for 94 years. Okay, so yeah, if not, I think you can go to ABC Chicago 7. You can also go to WGN, I believe, and you can watch it if you're not here. So look for me. You see me. I got this look for this white hat on. I'll be waving. I probably have on some shades, but it's going to be nice and cool. I don't know how sunny it's going to be, but it's really beautiful. We're going to be in the low 70s. Look for me. I won't be walking in the parade. I'm not going to be on a float. I think I'm on the bleachers on the side. So just look for us. All right, family. Love each and every one of you. It's a high vibration Saturday. Let's stay there and let's get ready for tomorrow for the Financial Trauma Boot Camp. I'll try to come out here. Maybe we'll do a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live, one of them. Maybe a Facebook Live tomorrow during the day, just to kind of do a little prep for our Financial Trauma Boot Camp. All right. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be vibrationally altering. Is that a phrase? Does that make sense? Okay. Anyway, I'll see you all. Love you all very much. If you missed any shows last week, go back and check it out. Tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you all, inshallah, tomorrow, Financial Trauma Boot Camp. All right. Peace and blessings.